Welcome back to my channel, guys, and today we're going to go through the lucky bags like I said in the last video. So here is my new creation. There are parts of almost all the outfits. No, I lied. There's just only like parts of 2 outfits in this. It's mainly the beauty and painting one and also the flower under moonlight. I really like this outfit. Hope you guys did too. I also made this one, but I don't like it as much, so that's why it's like all the way back there. But let's go back to here. Today we're going to be talking about each of the lucky bag suits that I got and the top scoring items and how to use it. I was thinking about doing a live stream on this because I wanted to have you guys ask me what items to put on so that you guys can see in case you wanted to get it. But then I thought that it was kind of a hassle because you'd have to hear my stuttering and it would take too long to get to the point. So I'm just going to do my best to encompass everything so that your questions are all answered. So let's go to the first lucky bag item I got. It was Puffy Guardian. I was really unhappy with that, but whatever. So this is the posed version of the suit, and let's actually go to the unposed version of it. And the top scoring items for this one are the shoes, it's the fluffy listener, so that the headpiece over there, then bone toy, so right here, the little bone she's holding. And lastly, it's the black-white bounce, which is the tail item over here. I think that this outfit is just a complete mess without the ears. Let's take off the ears actually. Without the hair and the tail, this looks like this can look like a creepy outfit. So what I mean is that, let's bring up all my skulls that I have, put on a creepy face. This one kind of works though, but like, do you see what I'm trying to do? Rather than dog bones, imagine she's holding human bones. Let's go back to the outfit so I can take parts of it off. The hair I'm not a fan of. Honestly, it's because of the black streak in her hair. It reminds me of Reverse Elsa, where imagine instead of ice, she got hit with, I don't know, darkness. I didn't realize this actually wasn't a dress. But one thing about it is that if I remove the top, you can actually see that the hair is pretty nice. It's not just a bob, it's actually like a ponytail, a low ponytail, and I think that it looks really pretty. So how can we make it look less ugly? We're gonna see if there is a top item that we can put on so that it doesn't look so bulky in the first place. For now, it's really hard because if you can see the dress, it goes all the way up to the waist. So a lot of these clothes, it looks really off and cut up. So unless it's like this one, which is a crop top or like a brassiere or whatever, then it would look really ugly. I mean, this could kind of work, but then it depends on what your aesthetic is going to be. This one also kind of works if you wanted to. Like, if you wanted to make her look like she's in some sort of rock band. I personally don't like this outfit at all. I think the bones are a little too much and the ribbons in the bottom and the ribbons in her shoe and everything. But if we just took off everything and just gave her an entire new look, like, this could be fine. Like, her hair would be fine. The little black streak, whatever, it adds character. So that's my thoughts on this outfit. There's only 7 items in this suit. And then for the posed version of it, the sweet puppies. These little guys are also top scoring items. I honestly really like the puppies because look how cute this little bad boy is. Hold on. Let me see if I can move it. He wants the bone. There you go. You're a good boy. And then you're also a good boy. He's gonna be biting his foot because he's a bad boy actually. And then this one over here, he's just gonna be biting his foot. It's a chain reaction of biting. I don't know what the point of this video was, but at the end of the day, they're just eating each other. Yeah, I just like how you can move all 3 of these separately. So this is the next one. This is Flower Under Moonlight, and there's only 6 items and no pose version. So what gives the pose? It's this one. This little coat item gives the pose. And you know what? Like, it's really messy. Again, I don't like it when things are bulky because once things are bulky, you can't add much to the outfit without making it look even more messy. Like, it's so difficult to. If it was like on its own or something or less flowers, I think it would be a lot nicer. But then I'm not here to just trash on all the outfits because there are some really good things that I want to talk about. This one is a top scoring item, and also flower and beauty. I already knew this was going to be a top scoring item, and it's also a pretty top scoring item in 12 chapters. I really am in love with the bridge because it's so beautiful. The hair I also like because it's like a very classical style hair. Let's look at the actual bridge. Like, look at it. It's so pretty. I'll make it big like this, and then I'll show you it with different backgrounds. This one kind of works, and then this one also works. Like, look at it. It's so pretty. You can make a bridge over here. And then here, let's pretend there's like a bridge to heaven. This one is also stunning. This bridge is very versatile in some specific backgrounds like the ones I mentioned before. Pretty much this one though. This one would be so nice to have. I love it a lot when you have your character. So let's bring him over here. He's huge. Oh, ew. He doesn't have the same options as Nikki. Let me see if I can bring her down. So something interesting is that there's like different layers to the bridge. So you can have her like that. Or if you put her even more, she kind of goes through it. So you have to make her smaller and kind of do this. And then you can have her in front of the bridge together, which is weird. So most of the time you'd have her behind this, and then make sure your dress doesn't overflow. Problem with the dress or the outfit that I had prior to this. So let's go out of here. Once you have a very flowy dress, there's a chance where your dress kind of falls off the bridge and it looks kind of weird. Whatever, people, I don't think they notice that much. And then if I do this and hide it with some flowers, I think we're all good. There's only 6 parts of the outfit. I can't really show you anything else. There's this item, which is fine. And then here is the entire outfit, and I'll just put on a makeup so that you can see. There's not much I could really mix and match with. There's only 2 parts actually. If it's not the coat, then it's a dress. I think the green eyes really fit her, and then what else? I guess I could change the coat item if you guys are interested in it. Like here are the different types of coat pieces. Not a lot also matches because her back part, as you can see there, it kind of juts out. I think you have to go back with a very traditional Chinese style. Like this one also works really well, and this one kind of does depending on how you feel. And same with this one. So you just have to mix and match with your wardrobe. But all in all, I think that the bridge makes this outfit super worth it. Okay, next one on the list. Sorry if the audio sounds a little different from the other 2. I just came back from school. This one is Explosion. And when I thought of Explosion, of course I thought of our King Explosion murder. Okay, so I was disappointed because I'm like, well, imagine I could cosplay as Bakugo, that would be insane. But then again, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how this came out. This sounds super weird. I swear I'm not trying to be weird, but if you look at her chest area, it feels like she's not proportioned right, because where her breasts are supposed to go, unless I'm super blind right now, it doesn't look like it's supposed to be there. It either looks like she's flat-chested or like she doesn't have any boobs at all. But yeah, that's like a weird anatomical problem that I have with this outfit because it just looks really weird. I think I can see a really faint line, or it could just be my eyes playing tricks on me, but I just want to put that out there before I move on to something else. I didn't want to stay on it too long because then it would go from being concerned to being kind of creepy. So now I'm going to go back to this one. And you know what, like at first I was kind of indifferent to this outfit, but then I realized that it came with several cool things. Before I get into those cool things, I wanted to talk about how many items there are in this outfit. There are 13 items in this outfit, and most of them are top scoring. So the hair is top scoring, this is top scoring. Oh wait, I see her boobs again. Yo, I didn't see that before. Oh right, it was the pose versions. Okay, so the pose version, her boobs are gone. Her Morse code, which is her headpiece, is top scoring. Same with Smoke Screen, which I really like a lot. And then we have the Grenade, and we have Trigger Miracle, which is just 1 glove. So at first I was just kind of cheesed because I thought they couldn't be bothered to give us another pair of gloves. But then I realized why there wasn't another pair of gloves, and I'll tell you that in a sec. We have this item, I think it's a waist item. It is also a top scoring item. And the last one would be Kumas, which is this little bear robot Gundam thing. And I kind of like the name because I'm pretty sure Kuma in Japanese means bear, and then it's like Kumas. Okay, whatever. That was a weird tangent. But okay, let's get into the good part. The reason why I really like this outfit is because if I take everything off, you can see this more clearly. She literally has a tattoo that gives her robot arms and robot legs. She is a cyborg, and it looks so cool because, I don't know, it's just like very mecha, but essentially I think that this outfit is lit for this reason and this reason alone. It's super cool, and it's a tattoo item. You don't even have to waste your socks so that you can use this item. And by the way, if you look carefully, the socks give the illusion that there is some, like, it's transparent. So if you take off the tattoo part here, you see the pink there, but then if you put it on, it looks like it's transparent, and that the pink underneath is showing up because it's like glowing. So that is a very neat thing that I would commend them for. And in the picture, I'm actually dead. They actually used the makeup from Demon Lament. I think it was a Card of Rock or something. Let me see. Okay, not this one. They used like the normal version of this, but I can see why they would use it because it actually looks kind of sick when I use it like this. Any of the ruin eyes are really cool looking. So yeah, they used this one, Soul Scream. It looked kind of bad. I wish they used Heart of Rock instead because it gives her more of an edgy vibe. I mean, this one would also look really good. And I'm just looking for the one from the Miss Bones set over here. I thought it would look kind of cool. But yeah, here is everything separately. I don't think I have anything else to say about this outfit, mainly because I don't have many of the ruin suits. And I feel like the only thing that I could kind of mix and match with is from Cosmos Sound. And check it out. So, I mean, it's kind of weird looking. Maybe I could use this hair. Kind of like it better with that because it gives her more of a rock star look. You can use a headset. I don't really think it's cool. Maybe this one. So this one would look really good. Her little super channel is fine too. I think her coat is better. And yeah, so let's move on to the fourth one, which is Beauty in Painting. I really like this one mainly because of the pose. I think that the pose is so, not sexy, like she looks very confident, and I 10 out of 10 would stand her if she were ever to become a president. I think that if you mix and match different makeups with her, a more subtle or seducing type of look would look better on her. So if you tried to use something cute like this, it just looks weird. But then if you try to use something cool like the Zither and Crane one or the Rouge, or no, not this one, or kind of even this one, just like a very confident look, then yeah, I feel like it would work. Can I just have an unpopular opinion here? I seem to have a lot, but for this one, I never really thought Extraordinary Elf was extraordinary. I thought that it was extraordinary because it looked kind of weird. I think it was maybe because the eyes are very far apart, or she just looks kind of clueless. Come at me in the comments, I will not take that opinion back. This parallels the cat lady suit that we had, so I think it was called Time Flies, and I have that one. It was also from a lucky bag, and she's sitting with a cat. I don't like this Victorian, or I don't know what time period this is, but I'm just gonna say Victorian. But I didn't like this one because it was so frilly, and I guess I didn't like the makeup that much. Maybe the dress was also not that great. But this one, I like it a lot more because it's very classical, Chinese, Asian looking, and I guess that's where my roots are. I don't know. I honestly am so in love with this outfit. I normally don't like short hair, but this one really did it for me. Her coat item is so sophisticated and beautiful. I love the color palette of this outfit. There is honestly nothing negative that I want to say here. I love the branches in the back. They're like sakura petals if I'm not mistaken. And then this makeup, oh right, I have something about this makeup. Essentially, it's very plain. I feel like I have a lot of makeups that look like it, but it's similar to a point where you guys might be able to see it as well. So maybe this one kind of looks similar. This one, especially this one. Wait, what's the difference between these two? Yeah, it's like so similar. So I'm not fried. Free Shark, that also looks similar. Maybe even Yoko, kind of. This one. But yeah, I think you get my point. I won't continue on because I have a lot of makeups. I think that this background also suits her very well. I'm actually in love with this background so much. It came with the moon ones. So if you guys wanted to know where I got this background, you get it from that suit. I honestly had a hard time finding a hair that would look good on her because I feel like that cloud hair that we saw earlier, other makeups just didn't fit it. I think it's just really hard to work with this color scheme. If anything, the only thing that I would recommend, or the only thing that I would use for this piece, is just mainly short black hair. So very similar to the ones we used, or maybe even just black hair in general. So this one would be great. This one kind of works. Anything that is kind of very dark, I guess Asian looking. It's so weird to use these terms, but I think it's true. Because this dress it's like that. If you just put on this type of hairstyle, she looks kind of weird. I think the makeup itself also makes her look a little Asian, believe it or not. Let's move on to the fifth set. So here she is. She is incredibly huge, as in, look at the entire outfit. She has a lot of parts to her, and only two of the... I like this part a lot because it gives a very smoky-esque theme. There are only two top scoring outfits in this, and I heard that Love Nikki tries to make this player friendly by making it so that the very expensive suits, they have very few top scoring items. It wouldn't be like a pay to win game kind of thing. So here's the dress. It's kind of plain. I think I've seen it before. I can't put my finger on it, but yeah. I think that the hair is really neat. I love the makeup. And let's just take everything off first for a second. Let's just look at the ground item. It's better than this one, but I guess you can give it more animation style if you put it underneath. I'm kind of glad that like it's a different type of item so you can use them together. And then here is the foot piece. I also really like it a lot. I'm sure you can use it for a lot of different wasteland themes. How do I say it in English? I know how to say it in Kanto, but I think it's called a Guchin. My mom used to play this and it sounded so beautiful. It's kind of like a harp, but a piano type of harp. The hair is also beautiful. There are actually two types of hair because the posed and the unposed version comes with two different types. So I'll do it over here and here. This one has more flow to it, which is the case for many of the posed outfits. And then if we go back to the suits, we have the headpiece, which is also pretty nice. It sits on her head pretty well. I also kind of like the coat or whatever item this is because the birds, it comes with birds. Without even putting a foreground or a background item, you have pigeons or birds in the picture. So you can have these types of birds instead. Well, they look pretty similar, so you can use them together. No, that's it. She didn't have a lot of items either. There were only 9 items. I could put different types of dresses on her, but I think the best type of dress that would work on her is just anything that is blue, silver, and white or red. I also think that the makeup may be a little hard to use just because she has blue and some silver and some red in it. The one outfit that I think would work a lot would maybe be the tusk. Let me show you guys. Maybe if I change out the hair to this one, it looks kind of decent. And if we put on the crane one, yeah, so it looks kind of okay. The makeup is stunning. It's just kind of hard to use. I feel like it would work best with cloud type outfits or maybe even pigeon outfits, but essentially it might not be as versatile as we thought. So let me know in the comments below what you think about these lucky bags. I really enjoy making these type of videos. I love going through them and then giving you guys a chance to see whether you think that these outfits are worth getting before you buy it. Let me know if there's anything I can improve on. I tried adding the top scoring item bit into the video because a few of you have requested that, so hopefully that was okay. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like my content, and I will catch you all later. Bye!